Good morning, yogis. Welcome to your 6 a.m. flow. I'm Jackie, and let's start this day on a positive, loving note. Get our bodies moving. Before we do, we will get started here in just a few moments. As always, I'd like to remind you guys that these classes are all donation-based, and 100% of your donations right now are going directly to the Teacher Survival Fund. So every dollar counts and is so much appreciated. You can donate on the link on our Instagram page, blackswanyoga.com/live, if you want to just go to your browser. So thank you so much for your donations. But we are going to get started here in just a moment. I'll probably use blocks today, but sometimes I don't. So grab them if you want, get in some comfy clothes, and we will get started here in a couple moments. So take your time getting ready. All right, good morning, yogis. Welcome if you're just now joining us. My name is Jackie, and I'll be guiding you through your morning flow. So we're actually going to get started in a standing posture at the top of our mats. So when you are ready, just come to a comfortable stance, feet a comfortable distance apart. And then just kind of bend your knees here. Just kind of waking up the legs. And then let's find stillness by bringing the palms forward. Soft closing your eyes or gently gaze over your nose. And let's start by bringing our awareness into our feet. Driving our big toes, the balls of our feet, and our heels deep into the mat. Pressing down a little deeper into the pinky toe sides of our feet. And then can you imagine lifting up just a little bit, energy rising through the arches of your feet. Move that awareness up your legs, into your knees as you find a soft bend in the legs. And then energetically engage your thighs, lift them away from your kneecaps. A gentle squeeze of your glutes, pushing your hips slightly forward. Plug your navel in towards your spine. And then move your awareness up your back, through the crown of your head to grow just a little taller. Keep that length as you roll the shoulder heads down and back, opening up through the chest, lifting your chin slightly out of that chest. And take a big belly breath in right here. And sigh it out. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Reach out and up. Exhale, seal your hands in at your heart. Another one of those. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, seal your hands at your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. This time, exhale, clasp your hands together. Find a steeple grip overhead, so pointer fingers point up towards the sky. Shoot the energy up. Breathe in. Exhale, tilt it over to the right. Getting a nice side body stretch to that left side. And stay here. Bend those knees and bring the left knee behind your right knees for a little curtsy. Changing up the stretch. Inhale back to center. Arms up. Exhale, other side. Tilt it over to the left. A few rounds of breath to stay here. Bend the knees. Right knee behind your left knee. Curtsy stretch. One more breath in, back through center. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. Push the elbows back. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers, palms touch. And drive your knuckles down towards the earth. Kiss your shoulder blades together and open your heart. Take a big breath in right here. Bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, belly to thighs. You can keep the clasp of your hands for a couple rounds of breath or release them to the ground. Shoulder heads pull away from your ears if your fingers are together. And then on your next exhale, slowly release your hands to your back and then all the way to the mat. And then a couple options here if you want to just stay with your hands on the mat. Just kind of move a little side to side as you move your hands over to the left, straighten your right leg. And just move the hands over to the right, straighten the left leg. Waking up those IT bands. Take this a couple times. Or if you want to find ragdoll, grab for opposite elbows. Keep those knees really bent to let your belly relax onto your thighs. And it might feel good to just shake your head yes and no or make little circles with it. Releasing any tension in the low back. And then release your hands to the ground if they're not there already. Halfway lift as you slide your hands up your legs or keep them on the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Two more of those halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay in this pose, but keep your breath going. Rock the weight slightly forward to even out the weight distribution in your feet. Stay here or send your arms forward. Firm your core up really strong, belly button to spine. Imagine there's a beach ball between your hands. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, fold, release. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Breathe here. Push the ground away, round your spine. We'll take one deep breath in right here. And then exhale, tabletop. Let's take a couple rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, tailbone tilts, belly drops. Exhale, curl, cat pose. Take a few rounds of breath without my guided cueing, and just move organically. Continue in that motion, or add anything that your body needs this morning. Maybe rocking the hips side to side. Nothing is wrong that you choose to move into. It's all right. All right, even yourself out through your cat-cows. And when you're ready, back to that neutral tabletop. Inhale to sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread your needle. Right arm reaches to the side. Right ear, right shoulder to the earth. And stay here. Option to extend your left leg out to the side, or you can send it to the back of the room. Any variation of this pose, take it for a couple rounds of breath. Wherever you are, push deeper into the outer edge of that right arm to open your chest more towards the sky. And take a big breath in right here. And stay for an exhale. Unwind, left hand back by your face, left leg in. Right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread that needle. Stay here or extend that right leg out to the side or behind you. Find your variation. Couple rounds of breath right here, wherever you choose to be. Pressing deep into that outer edge of your left arm. Open up your chest a little more. And bring the right hand and the right leg back in. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Open up your chest. Exhale, tabletop. Puppy pose as you keep those hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward and then bow your chest down towards the ground. Opening up through our shoulders, our armpits. Maybe open up through your throat by bringing your chin to the ground. Or if it feels better, bring your forehead to the ground. Breathing into this space. Begin to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Neutral tabletop as you spread those fingers wide. Send your right leg back behind you. Flex your toes. Stay here or add more by sending your left hand forward. Thumb up, pinky down. Take a deep breath in right here. Exhale, crunch it in. Knee to nose, or knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it. Two more. Inhale, reach really long. Exhale, crunch it in. You got it. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Hold your crunch. Breathe here. Push the ground away with that right hand. Crunch it in. Lift those hips higher. Inhale, re-lengthen. Hold. Keep your breath going. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. And then maybe grab for the top of that foot. If you don't make contact, just actively reach your arm back, foot forward. If you do have contact, kick your foot into your hand. Open up your chest. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly release, tabletop. Other side, pressing the top of the right foot, send your left leg back. Flex those toes. Option to send that right hand forward, thumb up, pinky down. Take a deep breath in to find a little bit more length. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Two more of these. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Hold your crunch. Keep breathing. Push the ground away with that left hand. Try to bump those hips up a little higher. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, bend that left knee. Reach back with your right hand. Keep your breath going. Maybe make contact, maybe don't. Does not matter. If you do have contact, kick your foot into your hand. Open up your chest. One deep breath in right here. Exhale, tabletop. Slowly release. Bring the big toes to touch. Knees out wide or keep them together. Child's pose. Send your hips back toward your heels. Forehead to the ground. And you can stay passive in this child's pose, softening the forearms down, or really activate by finding some length in our backs, crawling the fingers forward and keeping the hips sunken back. Connect to your breath right here. Really feel your back body expand towards the sky as you breathe in. And feel everything softly come back in together as you breathe out. Observing each detail of every breath in and every breath out. As we move through more challenging postures today, can you focus your awareness on your breath? Know that you can come back to this pose at any point in your practice, or any other pose that's available, or feels good to you. So stay here longer if you'd like, but if you want, pull yourself forward, tabletop, tuck those toes, and send your hips up and back for our first downward facing dog of class. And be generous and kind to your hamstrings this morning. Maybe take a deep bend in those knees, push your chest towards your thighs. Anchor your hips further to the back of the room, and then maybe pedal out your dog. Really spread those fingers wide. Push your hips further back to take that tension off of your wrist. And let's take a big belly breath in right here. And an audible sigh to let it go. Let's do one more of those. Deep, mindful breath in. Cleansing breath out. Your inhale lifts that right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips open. Stay here in stillness, or maybe roll out your ankle, your knee, your hip. And then try to press that chest a little closer to your left thigh. Inhale, re-lengthen that leg. Pause here. Adding some balance challenge here. Really firm up that core. Option to tent up on your left fingertips. Option to send your left arm forward. Woo! Embrace those wobbles. Option to reach back, grabbing for your right foot. I'm not even trying that this morning because this is really challenging. So take one more breath in wherever you are. Exhale back to that down dog. Great work, y'all. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. A couple breaths here. Roll out your ankle, your hip, whatever you need. Saying good morning to those hips, those legs, those shoulders. Inhale, re-lengthen. Pause here, keep your breath going. Tent up on those right fingertips if you want. Send that right hand forward, come up, pinky down. If you want, try to reach back with your right hand, grab that left leg. One more breath in wherever you are, challenge yourself. Exhale, down dog. Observing what happens to your mind and your heart when your expectations are or are not met. Can you find compassion with yourself wherever you are? Let's take a deep breath in and down dog. And an audible breath out. Look forward. Drop it to the top of your mat for a forward fold. And if you want a little wrist relief here, slide your hands underneath your feet and then a little massage of your toes on your wrist creases. Bend your knees a lot so your belly can rest onto your thighs. And again, maybe shake your head yes and no. Roll it around. Let go of any extra tension there. Release the hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Pause here for a moment. Observe the difference if any, between this mountain pose and the first one we started with class. Observing if you feel more or less grounded, more or less awake, more or less alive. And whatever you notice, know that it is enough. That you are enough just as you are. And then no matter what, no matter where you are, who you are, what your past looks like, what your future looks like, you deserve love and to be loved. So let's take a deep breath in to acknowledge that love and that light that we are. Open mouth to let it go. Beautiful, yogis. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, chair pose, sink it low. Rock the weight back into your heels and lift your chest. Really power down through the legs here. Imagine a beach ball between your hands. And this is, I'm actually going to use a block. No worries if you don't want to use one or don't have one. But this just kind of adds a little bit more intensity. So if you have a block, or imagine that you have a block, press your hands into the block. This is really going to activate those shoulders. Take one deep breath in right here. Exhale, sink a little lower. Begin to straighten out your legs. And then lift your heels up off the ground. Tiptoe Tadasana. Lift those heels high. Lift that block further away from your head, or imaginary block. Plug your navel in towards your spine. Take a breath in right here. Exhale, heels come down. Bend your knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your right hand down underneath your face. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Stay here for a couple rounds. Option to straighten out that left leg if it feels good. Look up towards your left hand or look down towards your right. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, re-bend your knees, left hand down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Option to straighten out that right leg. Reach your right hand up. One breath in. Exhale, re-bend, hands come down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Step it back, high plank. Knees up or knees down, whatever serves you this morning. Spread those fingers wide. Round your back, think a little cat in your upper back. Plug that navel towards your spine. Breathe here. Option to lift those right toes off the ground. Couple inches, whatever you got. Option then, tense up on your left fingers. Send your left hand forward. Woo! Embrace those wobbles. See where you're at. Meet yourself with kindness wherever you are. So wherever you are, wherever you choose to be, take one deep breath in. Exhale. High plank. Other side, left leg reaches up, or left toes lift off the ground. Breathe here. Option to tense up on the right fingertips. Send your right hand forward. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, high plank. Shift your weight forward. Take it really slow, lower all the way to your belly. Zip those legs together, pressing the tops of your feet till your kneecaps lift. And then peel your chest up, baby cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Wild cobra as you bring your hands tense up on those fingers outside of your mat. Elbows on top of wrists. Press deeper into the tops of your toes and then lift your chest. Wild cobra. Shoulders pull away from your ears. Take a deep, confident, powerful breath in. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale back to center, proud chest. Exhale, dip your left shoulder down, look right. Inhale back to center. One more time, each side, exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Keep activating those legs. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, center, really proud, open to love. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands down underneath your shoulders, touch your toes. High plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath in your downward facing dog. Breathing mindfully in and out. All right, back in down dog. Take one more deep breath in. And a cleansing breath out. Inhale, right leg spikes high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose around your spine. Shift your hips forward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through between your hands. Lower your knee, untuck your toes. And then wiggle that right foot forward. Send your hips forward and down to lengthen the top of that left leg. And then rise to low crescent lunge. Firing up that left thigh as you pull it forward. Right glute pulls actively back. This is another great place to add more shoulder work by bringing the block beneath your hands a long ways. And then instead of holding the block, you're pushing your hands into the block. Lifting that block further away from your head, whether you have it in your hands or it's imaginary. So really press, activate here. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. Release the block if you have it. Clasp your hands behind your back, knuckles down towards the ground. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, hinge forward for a humble low crescent lunge. Lift the knuckles up towards the sky. And then inhale back to high or low crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Couple breaths right here. Squeeze the hips in towards the midline. Inhale back to center, low crescent. Exhale, half splits, airplane arms. So if you want to keep those airplane arms, palms pressed down towards the ground, pinkies pulling towards each other. So chest is really open. Really powerfully embracing the balance challenge here. We're also powerfully embracing the fact that it feels better and more stable today to bring your hands down to the ground or to blocks. Flex your toes in towards your face, slide up the back of your leg. In a loving way, no need to force anything. Just a few rounds of breath right here. Rebend that right knee. Hands frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. And then from here, three-legged dog, send that right leg up and back. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And breathe in, relink. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in really tight. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, crunch, and step it through between your hands. Lower your knee and tuck your toes. Wiggle that left foot forward. And then send your hips forward and down. Nice lengthening low crescent lunge this morning. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. So in this version of low crescent lunge, it's easy to crunch in that low back. But try to keep that awareness in your core as you keep that belly button squeezed in towards your spine. Again, grab the block if you want, or have that imaginary block between your hands. And then kind of push that block to the back of the room to help open up your chest. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, maybe you have a little bit room to sink forward. If you've gone past your edge, back it off. Inhale, one more. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands together behind your back. Find the opposite grip this time. Drive your knuckles down. Open your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, humble low crescent. Belly to thighs or maybe inside your left thigh. Knuckles up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, low crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. A couple breaths to really feel this out as you bring everything from the outside inward. Really squeeze everything towards your midline. Inhale, back to center, low crescent. Exhale, half splits, maybe the airplane arm variation. Slowly straightening the left leg and hinging your heart forward. And feel free to bring your hands down to the ground or to blocks. Your choice, whatever serves you this morning. Sending loving breaths into the back of your left leg. Mindful breaths in and out. Just a couple more rounds. Making this feel good in your left hamstring. If it's too tight, bend that left knee a little more. Rebend that left knee. Hands frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Send that left leg up and back. Tripod down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, straighten your leg back. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths right here in down dog. Reconnect with that breath. And look forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Step, tiptoe, float, handstand hop your way. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. Cross your hands behind your back. Send your knuckles down, open your heart, breathe in. Bend your knees, exhale, forward fold. One breath in to send your knuckles up high. Exhale, hands to your low back. And all the way to the ground. Sink your hips down low, Utkatasana chair pose. Open your heart forward. Grab that block if you like, or imaginary block between your hands. Really press your hands together. Or another great place for that block is between your thighs and squeezing them together. Wherever you choose to be. Soften your face, relax your jaw. Clenching that jaw won't make this pose any more enjoyable. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. All right, now feel free to ignore my cueing and move to your belly and take a baby cobra or a wild cobra, or just chill on your belly. Otherwise, round your spine, shift your way forward, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga push-ups, lower down. Inhale, lift back up. I'm gonna lower my knees for these this morning. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift back up, high plank. 3 more, exhale, chaturanga, hold. Inhale, lift up. 2 more, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, chaturanga. Hold chaturanga, flip to the tops of your feet. Upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, we'll all meet back and down and facing dog when you're ready. Maybe a little shifting of your weight side to side to kind of take some pressure off of those wrists for a couple minutes or a couple moments. And then find stillness as you draw your nose towards your knee. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to right tricep, shift forward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist to left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Tent up on those fingertips. Great place to grab your block or imaginary block. Bring it between your hands. Send your hands forward in front of you. And then plug that right glute back towards your left heel. Squeeze the block or imaginary block. Drive down through your right big toe. And then inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Keep the block between your hands. I'm going to take a break and put that block down. This is enough effort for me here, so find the balance between effort and ease for you in each pose. A little buoyancy here in that back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Squeeze everything into the midline. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Using warrior two just kind of as a transition pose this morning, or just in this moment. Straighten the right leg, moving into triangle pose. Shift the hips to the back of the room, reach forward, create space. TikTok into that space for triangle. Hand inside or outside your right leg. And what feels good on your neck this morning? Looking up or looking down? Driving down through those big toes, moving the energy up your body. One more breath in right here in that triangle. Stay for a breath out. Inhale to reverse your triangle. Power in your legs. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow down to your thigh. Left arm up and over. Roll the left ribs up towards the sky. Looking up under your left armpit. Or again, looking down towards the ground if that feels right on your neck. And feel this nice rainbow of energy from your left pinky toe to your left pinky on your hand. Inhale, reverse your warrior, tip it up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Windmill your hands down, frame your right foot. Left palm down, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Step it back, flow your way. Maybe a one-legged chaturanga, handstand hop, maybe cat-cow and tabletop. Down dog is where we'll meet. Deep breath in and down dog. Complete breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee left tricep, hips forward and up. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist, right tricep, you got this. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Find some buoyancy here. Grab your block if you'd like. Send your arms forward in front of you. Plug that left glute back towards your right heel. Powerfully reach that block forward. Or drop it. And on your next inhale, rise, high crescent lunge, keeping the blocker, lowering it down. Couple breaths to find your buoyancy. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Squeeze everything in and up. Really engage that energy inside your body. Inhale back to center, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Find the position of your feet. And prepare yourself to move into triangle trikonasana. Straighten your left leg. Send your hips back, reach forward, and then TikTok down to triangle. A few rounds of breath to explore how you feel in this pose, making any adjustments as needed. Inhale brings you up, reverse triangle. Exhale, we bend your left knee, extended side angle, left elbow, left thigh, right arm up and over. Rolling the right rib cage up towards the sky. And then press down into that pinky toe side of your right foot. Feel that energy move all the way up the right side of your body, stretching through your right fingertips. Breathe in deeply here. Exhale completely. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Windmill your hands down, frame your foot. Flow your way. One-legged chaturanga, or skip the flow completely. Downward facing dog or tabletop is where we will meet. Inhale, send that right leg up high. Exhale to step it outside your right hand for a lizard variation. Active lizard pose, keeping that left leg lifted, or feel free to lower it down. We will lower it in a moment, so take just a couple rounds of breath wherever you are. Lower your knee, untuck your toes. Left palm down, right arm reaches up. From here, send your hips a little bit more forward and down. Bend your left knee and reach back and maybe grab for that foot. Opening up your chest. You can even lean onto that pinky toe side of your right foot to help open up that right knee. One more breath. Unwind, hands come around, inside the left foot. Sorry, right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we will go. Back and down dog, take a big breath in. Exhale to let something go. Inhale, left leg spikes high. Exhale, step it outside your left hand, lizard pose. Couple breaths in active, or go ahead and lower the knee. If it's not already there, lower that right knee, untuck your toes. Right palm stays planted. Inhale brings the left arm up. And then add more by bending the right knee, heeling towards your glute. Option to reach back with that left hand and grab hold of the foot. And you can come onto that pinky toe side of your left foot, lifting the inner arch of your foot up. We'll stay here for one more round of breath. Release the grip of the foot, unwind. Hands inside your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and flow your way, or skip it, downward facing dog when you are ready. Couple breaths in this downward facing dog. Look forward. Travel to the top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands up heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your weight over into your left foot, lift your right heel. Keep a bend in that left knee and bring your right heel towards your right glute. Bring your right elbow to your right hip. So you're in this like kind of weird posture of like holding a tray. So that palm is underneath that tray, elbow squeezed in towards your right hip, and that left knee is bent. From here, straighten out that left leg a little bit, and then kick your right heel up towards the sky. Option to grab the big toe side of your right foot, and then move into dancer variation of your choice. So keep that foot, knee in towards your other knee, and then maybe you kick your foot into your hand, and then maybe you lean your heart forward or keep it lifted. Whatever variation of the pose feels right to you today. Couple breaths. Explore as long as you want. Keep the leg lifted. Airplane arms into warrior 3 for the transition. Standing L, hands come down, lift your right foot. Nose towards your knee, couple rounds of breath. Option for a bind or a double bind, handstand hops, whatever you want for a few rounds of breath. Bend that left knee. Tap your right toes to the back of the mat. And flow your way, or skip it, down dog when you're ready. Back and down dog. Take a big mindful breath in. And a mindful breath out. Look forward. Travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands gather at your heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink low. Bring the weight over into your right foot, lift your left heel. From here, bring your left heel towards your left glute. Keep that bend in your right knee. Bring that left elbow to your left hip bone and left hand out to the side. So palm up towards the sky like you're holding a tray. Then straighten out that right leg a little bit. Keep a micro bend and then grab hold of the left foot. Dancer variation, your choice. Keep that left knee in line, in with the midline instead of, fire hydrant, in out to the side. Drive down through your right big toe and then maybe kick deeper into that left foot. Or left hand. Hinge forward if you want or stay straight up. Embrace the wobbles. Compassion for yourself wherever you are. Also, feel free to use the wall. 2 more rounds of breath in your dancer pose. All right, keep the leg lifted. Airplane your arms, send them back. And then standing L when you're ready. Nose towards your knee, heel up high. Again, handstand hops, bind, double bind, your choice. Whatever, ooh, that sounds right today. Compassion for yourself and awareness on that breath, that powerful breath. No rush, explore as long as you want. Bend that right knee, tap the toes back, and then flow or not, downward facing dog. All right, that back and down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up high. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee outside your right wrist. Glide your left leg back behind you. Find length. Stay lifted or choose to fold. Good morning to that outer right hip. And hang out in stillness for a few rounds of breath, just choosing to be the role of the observer. So just observing your thoughts, observing any physical sensations that may be traveling or changing throughout your body, maybe any emotions that may arise, and breathing with compassion, and with gratitude. The fact that you are breathing right here and moving your body is something so amazing, beautiful. So just open your heart a little bit to that, to gratitude for that fact. And please stay here longer if you need. When you're ready, walk your hands back up. Tuck your back toes. Send that right leg up and back. And then if you want, bend your knee and stack your hips, or maybe flip your dog here. Bringing the right foot to the ground. You can lower the hips to start and then bump the hips up towards the sky. Back to that downward facing dog when you are ready. Inhale, left leg spikes high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee towards your left pinky. Glide your right leg back, find length. Stay lifted, or choose to lower. Adding more sensation by rolling the right hip forward and down, pulling the left hip up and back. Observing if there's anywhere in your body you may be able to send the breath to and let go of any tension, any tightness. Maybe that's bringing awareness to
that space between or your jaw, or the space between your brows. Breathing in to acknowledge that space, that sensation. And then exhaling to allow some softness to take over. Greeting yourself with the love that you so very much deserve. And just a couple more rounds of breath right here. And please stay longer again on this side if you need more time. But when you feel ready, walk your hands up, tuck your toes, lift that left leg up and back, and then bend your knees, stack your hips, maybe flip your dog if you want. Back to that down dog when you're ready. Last down dog of class. Take a big breath in, a cleansing breath out. Look forward and jump, float, step forward to a seat or just lower your knees down. And then come all the way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest and then rock a little side to side, massaging your low back, maybe adding knee circles, lengthening that low back. Keep your right knee squeezed in, extend your left leg, relax it onto the mat, breathe in. And then exhale, supine twist. Move your hips to the right, right knee to the left. You can extend your arms like a T, your wings. Rock your head side to side. Eventually looking over your right shoulder or closing your eyes. Begin to find some heaviness in your shoulders. Surrendering just a bit more to gravity. Engage your core, come back to center. Give that right knee a big loving squeeze. And then switch legs. Extend your right leg long, left knee in towards your chest. Give it a big squeeze, breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Bring your hips to the left, knee to the right. And again, maybe roll your head side to side. Eventually look over the left shoulder or close your eyes. Invite that breath into your left rib cage. Expand, inhale. And softly exhale. Slowly come back to center. Move into a happy baby as you bring your knees into your chest. Grab for the outside of your feet. Draw your knees down towards the ground. And just a couple breaths right here. Bring your heels back in towards your glutes. Wrap your arms around your shins and then bring your forehead as close to your knees as you can, chin to chest. Crunch yourself into a really tiny ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3, for 2. Hold for 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Feel free to take up a ton of space here. Or if you need more grounding, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Walk your shoulder blades down your back towards your heels. Make a little space for your neck. And let's take a big breath into this final resting pose. Exhale to let one thing go. And then let go of effort. Instead of being that typical human doing, we're always striving for something, or thinking about the past, planning for the future. We forget to just be. We forget to be in the moment that is already right here. And this moment right here holds so many precious things. The fact that you are alive, that you yourself make such a big difference in this world, whether you know that or not. That you yourself are beautiful, no matter what you look like. And you deserve to love and to be loved. So take these next few moments to do nothing. You can simply be an observer of whatever happens, whatever arises. Just soaking in every aspect of this moment, knowing that it can be challenging, but it can also be empowering. I'll guide you out here very shortly, but please for now, enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Guide your awareness back to your next inhale. Observing the gentle rising of your belly as you fill yourself with air. And the soft cleansing release as you breathe out. Begin to add movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out wrists and ankles, rolling your head from one side to the other. And then stretch your arms overhead, point your toes forward. Arch your back off the ground and take a big breath in. And breathe it out. Make your way into a seat to close out practice. Bring your palms together at your heart center, chin bows to your chest. Bowing to your efforts in class today. Bowing to your efforts in life. Knowing that you are enough just as you are. That you matter and you make a beautiful difference in this world. So feel that light and love spreading out through your chest into your hands. Let's take a deep breath in to acknowledge all that love, all that light. Exhale, let it go. As always, y'all, it is such an honor to guide you through your practice. Thank you so much for starting your day with me and starting the day for you. So give yourself some credit here and let's have an absolutely beautiful day. With all the love that I have in my heart, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you again, yogis. My name is Jackie. If you are new to this class, or new to this class time,
But again, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, any comments, any feedback, or just want to check in and say, hey, I love talking about yoga, life, everything. So shoot me a message on my Instagram if you'd like. It's the girl with the carrot tattoo. I'd love to connect. But if not, enjoy your day. Drink lots of water. You got this. Love you guys.